Go. Okay. My name is Ekene Charles Nwankwo. I'm here to give a presentation about the effect of stress. First of all, what is stress? Stress can be defined as any change in the environment that requires our body to adjust or to react in response to the stress. It is meant to understand that stress is the biggest problem we are facing in the society right now, and it affects people negatively. Sometimes when we use the word stress, we always feel like it's only when we feel overwhelmed with something, or when we feel the pressure, when we feel the pressure to do something and we couldn't do it, that's when we feel about stress, like paying bills or passing our classes, all those things are stress. But I'm also here to let you know that stress, we also have some positive stress too, we also have some stress that are good, like traveling. People like to travel, right? People like to travel to have fun. That's a stress, traveling is a stress, but it's good to travel, right? Getting married or falling in love, it's good to get married, but there's a stress in getting married. Like sometimes you have the anxiety of trying to know your partner, know what she's doing, where she is, calling on the phone. That's a stress. So what I'm trying to say is that stress is unavoidable in life. There's no how you can avoid stress in life, but when that stress started having an impact on your mental and physical well-being, that's when it's bad, and when that stress is bad, it causes several effects, which is number one, psychological effect. Number two, it affects our walks of life, and number three, stress causes our health too. When I said about stress and psychological effect, what I mean is that when someone is stressed out, there's a tendency that someone will easily go into depression, and which can lead to mental illness. Sometimes when you see people that are stressed, they are always unhappy. Sometimes they just want to be alone. They don't want to talk to nobody, and sometimes they will just go up on people, So the people that are stressed always fall into depression easily, and which is not good. And sometimes that's why sometimes they have some mental illness, that PT and post-traumatic stress disorder is caused by stress. That's a psychological effect. Number two, when I said about affecting our walks of life, some people go to work. When they go to work, they're always unhappy. They are easily, people that are stressed are easily to get off and to be offensive to their colleagues at work. We all are working, right? Sometimes you go to work, you see someone at work, and she will just snap at you, and you'll be wondering what's going on. That person might be stressed out at home. So the effect of stress make people, you can't concentrate. People that are stressed out, when you go to work, you can't be able to concentrate. They will be making mistakes at work. They will feel like everything is boring. They can't do nothing. That like the world is coming to an end, which can cost them their job. Also, stress affects our health also. In fact, let me tell you, the reason why we are always sick sometimes is the effect of stress. Stress makes people to, some people when they are stressed out, they gain weight. Some people when they are stressed out, they lose weight. Some people, when they got so stressed up, they started acting funny, like having some pains and all that. That's the effect of stress. And also, stress is one of the causes of a disease called Alzheimer's. People that are stressed out, there's easily that we have some mental illness called Alzheimer's. So in summary, what I'm trying to say is that, as you all can see, stress is unavoidable in life. It's very dangerous to health. But stress is very dangerous to health. I would advise that we all should. I strongly believe that we all should do whatever we need to do to avoid stress in life. Thank you.
So what can we do to avoid stress in our lives?
Okay, thank you. That's a good question. In order for you to release stress, there are two things to do. Number one, for you to relieve a stress, you have to relax your mind and body. What I mean by relaxing your mind and body is you can when you want to relieve stress, you need to talk to people. Talk to someone when you're stressed out. Tell someone, you can talk to your partner, you can talk to your friend, your pastor, your counselor, and explain to them what you're going on. It's good for you to let your anger out. Sometimes if you don't let your anger out, when it got bottled up, that's not good for you. It's not good. So talking to someone, a counselor or a partner, that's a good way to release stress. Secondly, If you want to relieve stress, it's good for you to try to do what you love doing. If you like working out, going to the gym, going to the meeting, that's a good way to release stress. You can also hang out in the park with some friends, talk to someone, and that's a good way to release stress. Doing what you like doing, that's a good way to release stress. Do you have any more questions?
Okay. Don't you think letting your anger out can lead to another damage?
I don't think so. That letting your anger out can lead to another damage. Why I say that it can't lead to another damage is because when you're angry, when you're stressed out and you're angry, you're mad, and you talk to someone and let your anger out, sometimes you forget about all those problems that you have. Some people are like that, by letting your anger out. When you say it out, it's much better than not saying it out at all. So I feel like when you let your anger out, say your mind when you have a situation, even with your spouse, you let your spouse know that what she did is not good, and you say it out, tell her it's not good. I think that's a good way for to release stress.
Can I add something to it? I'm sorry about it. The best way to release stress, I would say,